Right boys, it is the French Grand Prix. This should be an interesting one. I mean, that P3 in the Constructors is not going to be very easy to get. We had a very poor race in Austria. I mean, it wasn't a poor race, just a poor end to it, falling out of the points. Yeah, but I'm sure we can do better around France. Hoping for an improved qualifying. It's one of my best tracks. And yeah, I think we can still push for top 6 in the drivers. Grand Prix time. Well, it's qualifying, but yeah. I'm not gonna lie. This car, I think, is very fast. And we have big upgrades coming over the season break. Who is to say we can't be the fastest car? I think this is the last race before the season break, because we don't do Hungary. This is going to be very interesting to see what happens. Will we actually be the fastest car? I think Red Bull will still be ahead. But it'll be interesting to see, it could be close. As we begin the lap, I am usually very good at France. Let's see if we can keep that up today. Worst comes to worst, we'll just do a lap with the corners cut. Either way, pole should be available here. So you've gone a little wide there, in real life that would be track limits. As we go through the last couple of corners here, not too many left now. In this sector 3, I wouldn't say it's been a slow lap, it's been respectable, but with the corner cutting we could probably improve by about a second. I'm not gonna lie. And I genuinely think this is already going to be the pole lap. Provisional, not pole, we will not be on pole with this lap, but I think we can beat several cars with it. That is provisional pole. Oh my gosh, Perez. Stop paying attention for 1 second and there's a Red Bull stopped in front of me. Right. Yeah. So we beat him by a 10th. We can improve by so much with the corner cutting though. We could, I mean, it's a poor sector 2. We're going to go home with all the purple sectors at the end with corner cutting. We need to go do that now. So let's go get pole. If we mess this lap up we could not get pole realistically, but let's go see if we can do that. Avoid messing it up and set a good lap. There's some dark clouds in the sky, you know. Possibility of rain, perhaps. The Stroll's currently 5th. Where are the Red Bulls? One of them's now coming round. I'm assuming that's an in-lap, though, surely. Yeah. Where are the Red Bulls? We'll have a look after this lap. Is that engine problems that I didn't... Oh, it's a gearbox. That's very tired. I did not look at my engine before this race, perhaps I should have. As that is a successful first corner cut. And now for corner 2. That's half a second found already. Purple first sector. 6 temps up. Pretty good.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time.
There is going to be rain, but I think qualifying will be done by then anyhow. As we approach corner cut number 3. That is just under a second. But there's still corner gap number 4. We don't gain much because it's a small one. If we get a purple sector 2. We didn't really gain on that. We got break before. 9 sub though. It's not been the best sector 3 to be fair. Oh, it's really not been a good sector 3. This won't be purple at all. Yeah, we've lost a lot of time through sector 3. Still just under 8 sub, should be pole anyway. 130.4, not purple third though. Not good. Yeah, aside from a not so great third sector, a very strong lap. We're only a couple hundredths off the fastest purple. Never mind, because he doesn't have it purple. No, we're a long way off. A 40.7 from Hamilton, so over a tenth. Almost 2. Well, why is Hamilton's lap so bad? Oh, we had a bad sector 1. Fair enough. Oh, Lance has gone up here. Verstappen doesn't seem to be able to get close. I don't think anyone can beat that lap, to be fair, with all the corner cutting. So, there should be another pole position secured. Hopefully Lance did well.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin,
dear, Lance is starting 10th.
We
We can't cut those corners in the race, we'll get penalties, so we need to be cautious. Here we go, we're on pole. Let's see if we can win. Gotta be hopeful. Gotta be hopeful. But it's always a dodgy start here, and I'm not very good at starting. And that's an awful start, as usual. But we're used to that. Verstappen's already ahead. He does have a faster car, but that's not. He does not have a faster car. Carlos Sainz is supposedly in a slower car than me, which I'm not sure I believe, to be honest. But it is what it is. Yes, we've gone well wide there. It seems to be a bit of a iffy corner for me. But I did that in qualifying. But we are not really losing time to Verstappen. Starting to get it back. Not the best corner there though. He should have a better exit onto the straight. And be able to increase, not really. We're fine here. This isn't a nightmare position to be in. If we can keep this gap till DRS, then we should be in a position to possibly make the move, depending on how attacking Sainz will be. But we did use a lot of energy store on lap 1. Just trying to hang in there with the Red Bull until DRS. So I'm using a lot of energy. Because Carlos Sainz is also very fast when I don't have my battery. As we begin to get closer to Max Verstappen, just a couple attempts in it. Positioned the car respectably there, but he's going to still get a better exit, but we should find a slipstream if we get behind him. It's fine. The gap has gone down, but we're out of battery. Oh, I used it all. Oh, time to charge that. Hopefully we won't make any mistakes through here, because if we do, that was all for nothing. And we want to be in the DRS zone. Again, not been a good sector 3. That seems to be my weak sector. We need to charge battery while we have the RS really. The Sainz is fast, we might need to use it for this straight. We really need to charge that battery though. No, we're very close. Heading onto the main DRS straight. And the pace is good. I don't think there's room to make a move here though. Let's try and get a perfect positioning. Aim for a slipstream here. I'm not sure we've really got one. Small one perhaps, as I messed up a corner there. Hit the curb. But we've kept the gap small. Oh, a little bang. No damage.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
We are not pitting for hards. So I've gone a little bit off the track there. Deserved warning. I'm just trying to perfectly position the car for an attack on the straight. We don't really have the battery for it. And I've messed the sequence of corners up a bit. Sainz is right on us now. We need to cover the inside line, but perhaps we should have kept to the outside. And I think we've lost position here permanently.
Come on, you can win that place back.
We can. I'm not sure if we'll be able to. Sainz keep the pressure on Verstappen at least. If we stay in Sainz's DRS, the win is still there. Because of the pit stop opportunities, we might be able to get a nice undercut. I'm probably going to pit early this lap. So, yeah. And that might even be earlier than the rest of the grid anyway. Plus, if we're going to pit, we might as well use some battery. Because we should be able to reclaim a lot of it in the pit lane. Verstappen will not have DRS, which is a big thing. Sainz and I will. No car behind will, so there's no pressure.
Here's some information on Vettel. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
That's all. Almost made contact with Sainz. And now we're going to dart into the pit lane. We're not the only one to pit. Verstappen's pitting with us. We need a good outlap then to try and get the undercut on Sainz and hopefully get ahead of Verstappen. Hopefully Stroll's not pitting this lap because that would mess him up. He's in the pits. I've actually ruined his strategy.
That was a
No,
fantastic
we're out.
stop.
You won't
Faster
lose
than we were
much time.
expecting.
That's a perfect double stack. Cool. I feel like this is the best lap to pit.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the
Leclerc's
end
a
now.
good amount back. We need to get past Verstappen this lap, I feel. There's another warning for corner cutting. Is that our second? Yeah, 2. Can't get any more. We can.
If
But
you
we get any
continue to
more, we're
cut
in massive
corners, the
risk.
stewards are going to give you a penalty. Be careful.
Because it's 3. Then one more and you've got a 3-second time penalty. So no more corner cutting. I mean, neither of those were particularly on purpose. Because we don't have DRS on Verstappen, which is really not good. But I did hit the apex perfectly there and we've got a good exit. But we're not gonna... I don't even have DRS by the straight. Because sector 3's been my worst sector all race. Carlos Sainz could be our saviour here if he comes out in between me and Verstappen. I think he could come out ahead of Verstappen though, because we've been on cold tyres for a lap. This could be very interesting. No, Verstappen will be ahead. Or will he? Oh, they are close. Verstappen is just ahead. As I had to brake to avoid a corner cut. Sainz is on hard, he's bottled it. The only positive is we're going to get DRS this lap. And P2's probable because he's on hards. And they're cold hards as well. We should be able to get ahead of him this straight in theory.
The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
I'm not sure about the inside overtake. Bro. He properly shoved me off there. That was
Okay, we've
quite
got
clearly
to
my
somewhere on
corner.
the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. Our gap behind is 2.9 seconds.
I think there's a couple more cars to pit. So probably going to be something like P5 or 6 depending on how far ahead Hamilton is. We could probably get Russell, depending on the pace of that Mercedes. But we should be fast. That was not clean from Sainz though, I refuse to accept that as clean racing. I had the inside line, it was quite clearly my corner. And he just completely turned in on me. Hopefully Sainz will be really slow. Leclerc will catch him, they'll fight, Russell will catch, so I can get involved. And maybe P2 will still be on the cards, you never know. It's highly unlikely, but you never know. If anything, Leclerc's closer to Russell than Sainz. I'm not too concerned about Checo behind. I'm more concerned about Lewis. I think he will be pretty clear ahead of us. Probably ahead of the other Mercedes? No, we'll be just behind. Will we? We might actually be ahead. Yeah, we're going to be ahead, and he's on hards. Cool. Up into P5. 2 seconds to P4. Doesn't look likely, does it? I don't think we're going to get close. If anything, Russell's faster, so it looks unlikely. I think P5 is probably the best we can achieve here. I burnt through a lot of the energy store there trying to gain and didn't really get much. In fact, if anything, we lost. Which is not ideal. We will get that gearbox changed in the season.
Okay, gap
break.
to the car ahead is 2.2 seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.8 seconds.
So Ocon overtakes Perez, that is interesting.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Where's Lance in all of this? Hold on. Oh, he's P13. Maybe that's where the car should be. I'm sure it's not, but we'll go with that as an excuse. We're only really clinging on to around this 2-second gap by powering through our battery. Whenever we don't have it, we're losing massive amounts of time. And Ferraris are very close to each other now. If they were to, if Leclerc was to catch Sainz, it would probably be within the next 2 laps. I mean, we need it in the next lap. Then we need Russell to catch. After some big fighting, then we need us to catch, get past them all, get P2. It is absolutely never going to happen because Leclerc will breeze past Sainz, who's on the hards. But yeah, we might as well hope. What? I don't need, I mean, I was off the track, but like, a bit harsh. Is that even enough? I thought you had 4. I swear I've got away with 3 before. Maybe it's an exceeded track limits rather than 4 corner cuttings. I don't know. Surely a corner cutting would be worse. Doesn't make an awful lot of sense. How did Stroll have the fastest pit stop? And it's 13th. Right, we need to pull out a couple more temps on this stuff. What's his name? Hamilton. We need to get this P5 over him. Although I was gonna say, although if we've just been given a warning, we could just cut some corners. Yeah. Don't see why not. It's a 2-second deficit. We've got to make up a second. There's a yellow flag ahead of us. Charles Leclerc's gone off. He's still going to be ahead of us. But could he give us the DRS we need to escape Lewis Hamilton?
Okay, clear.
This could be useful, Charles. You and your mistakes around France could have saved us. Let's use this for as long as possible. Then do some corner cutting.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Because I've gone seriously wide there. Fair enough. I think this kept position well there. This is an unfortunate situation for us, to say the least. As we're about to enter the final lap, we need to pull out another 6 or 7 tenths.
Okay, this is your final lap.
It's going to be a challenge to do that.
Okay, this is Mark. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards are going to give you a penalty.
Yeah, I know, Mark, I know. Don't panic. Don't think we're going to get that 3-second gap quite. P6, P6, not too bad.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you
Still,
in Confirme.
Carlos, not happy with you.
The
Well,
updated driver's standings. Max
Yeah.
Verstappen now leads the Drivers' Championship. Let's focus on
Wow.
the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on.
10
who do you
points off
pick?
Perez
There
as
are a
well.
few contenders, but George
Still in
Russell
this.
definitely stood out, I think. A really solid drive from him today, and one I'm sure the fans enjoyed.
It's time to...
Dear. We were on for possibly even winning that race. Before Sainz killed us, we were definitely on for P2.
It's contract renewal time. So think
Contracts.
about if this is where you still want to
Oh,
be. We can try and
I don't know
negotiate
if we've
a better
done
deal
enough to
here,
keep the
but we
seat, you
also
know.
have the chance to look elsewhere.
We won a race, but that's about it we've had in terms of success. Yeah. Should be about to be the season break, yeah. Come on, lads. Let's go. We've kept our seat till the end of the season. You love to see it. Now we got to have a good second half of the season and get ourselves into probably another car, to be honest.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, so the entire development
Give me
package.
points.
Thanks for handling that.
Give me points. What should we spend them on? That, possibly. There is more chassis to do, though. Can't quite afford it. We should be able to by the next resource points, which are not this side of the season break, unfortunately. Big upgrades, though. We're very close to Red Bull and Ferrari. Let's get another upgrade. Let's do that. Should be useful. Start the season break, get some resource points in, get to Belgium, and yeah, pretty fast car.